This evening on House and Home, Chef Barry is in our House and Home kitchen ready to cook up Zenek barbecue chicken skewers. Pims joins us on House and Home for the first time. Our Besta mum Miriam makes Besta macro oleo on cooking with Besta. And if you're needing new curtains or blinds and in need of some creative input to make it suit your living space, Bill Neal has just the perfect solution for you. Hello everyone, and glad you could join us for another episode of House and Home. I hope you all enjoyed celebrating Father's Day on Sunday and that you remembered all your fathers in your own special way. Also, belated Happy Millen Bay Day to those of you who joined in the Millen Bay celebrations held on Saturday at the Bassini Grounds in Port Moresby. We're in the month of September. This is our Independence Month of celebrations. And for certain, many cultural groups are practicing their cultural dances and collecting bits and pieces for their costumes, or bilas as we call it. Various schools around the country would also be hosting their pre-independence celebrations prior to the 16th of September. One school in particular that's kicking off their Independence Day celebrations is Port Moresby International High School, and this is where the House and Home team and I are at. September is probably one of my favorite months of the year as the whole country comes together live in color as one country and one nation, proudly displaying our heritage. But for now, let's hop on over to the House and Home kitchen and join Chef Hiari, who's waiting to cook our barbecue chicken skewers. Enjoy.
Good night to all viewers. Mi Chef Hiari mi kamote narpla Zenek cooking show tonight. Tonight, by me cooking Zenek barbecue chicken skewers. We're by me using Zenek chicken breast, 700 grams tray pack. Zenek breast, I'm say come premium cuts blon Zenek chicken, so I'm pull up lol meat. Na igat lilik fat lamb. Okay, this recipe I want to easy recipe where by me using chicken breast. Where sample me working finish. By me show me how to work in one plan. Okay, this recipe you can use him lo. Any time of the day, you can work in the barbecues, or you can work in the dinner or lunch brief with our family. Okay, put him chicken, capsicum go finish, now put chicken, put the tomato again. Okay, one plum of chicken. Now put carrots again. Put one plum more. Okay, now put chicken again. Okay, I'm going to play easy recipe where you can work him na cooking loaf inside 10 minutes or so. Now we got 2 tablespoons honey layer we buy putting inside. So Zenek chicken blame na buy me marinating so give flavor and taste lo. Zenek chicken barbecue chicken skewers blame me. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. Buy me adding inside. 1 teaspoon salt. 2 tablespoons sweet chili sauce. Okay. We got oil too, whereby we add him lilik cholo give more flavor one time, you cooking one time. Okay, mix it one time now. Zenek chickens we choose him because they're meaty, tasty and juicy. Not all Zenek chickens I'm stable good price we can meet him. Budget blue. So every time you go to store, choose Zenek chicken taso. Okay, now we marinate and finish. Okay, me on the fire blame me. Now you will put your frying pan under the fire. Now by me lare frying pan hot now by me cooking Zenek barbecue chicken skewers blame me. Okay, now marinate and lightly one of sauces. So by giving flavor lo Zenek chicken skewers blame me. Okay, frying pan blame me hot now, put the oil. Spread the more go side of the frying pan. Okay, now you add the more Zenek chicken skewers blame me. Okay, this is the sauce. By mixing, by adding go inside get the frying pan, so by give more flavor lo. Zenek chicken skewers blame me. Now by me laram Zenek chicken skewers blame me by cook. Now by me tanim by na plus side cook. Also me talk finish. This recipe I'm a fast nice recipe where you can cook him lunch or dinner blue, or you can even work in the barbecues blue one time on friends, na family blue one time. Okay, now by me tanim jinek barbecue chicken skewers blame again by now plus side cook. You can smell him, the nice flavor of the jinek chicken skewers will come up. By me larin na 5 minutes cook again, na by me tanim na plus side now I'm ready you can serve him. Okay, now by me tanim by now plus side can you cook now by me roasting. You can look him jinek chicken skewers blame him. More will come up good, the more will taste. The smell too and more will give nice flavor. Smell the jinek chicken skewers. Okay, viewers, jinek chicken barbecue skewers blame ready by me roasting now. Then you can put it on a plate. You can enjoy what the family blame. Let me cook finish. Jinek chicken barbecue skewers where you can use jinek chicken breast, 700 grams tray pack. Okay, viewers, jinek barbecue chicken skewers. I'm ready now. You can look at when me using jinek chicken breast. Okay, put a little sauce block in flavor lamb. Okay, jinek barbecue chicken skewers, we're using jinek chicken breast, 700 grams tray pack. Jinek chicken, meatier, tastier, and juicier.
Now, not only does that make a great barbecue dish, perfect to have on the weekend, but also every day, if it were possible for me. Unfortunately, I'm always on the run, so the weekend will do me just fine. Quick and easy and effortless meal to make. And you'll have to stock up on those skewers, as it'll definitely become a favorite with the family. After the break, we'll join in on more celebrations here at the Port Moresby International High School. So we're here at the Port Moresby International School for the Pre-Independence Day Cultural Day celebrations, where the Year 11 students have organised, and we'll be enjoying interviews and highlights of the day. We're here with Mr. Rowley, Principal of the Port Moresby International School. First of all, we'd like to thank you for allowing us into the school to film the proceedings for today, and if you could tell us a little bit about the event that's happening today.
Well, this is our traditional independence celebration that we put on each year. Obviously, we're Port Moresby International School, but we're also very proud of our identity as a Papua New Guinean school. And this is an opportunity for us to celebrate the diversity of Papua New Guinea's different cultures, and also to celebrate the talents of our students as they perform these dances.
So I'm here with Natasha, who's a Year 11 student here at Pommes, and she'll be telling us about which province she's representing and about her bilas.
Hi, I'm Natasha. I'm from Central Province in Karaku District. This is a Karaku outfit. The one up here is called a amare. It's only meant for girls to wear on their foreheads for a festival. And the one over here that I'm wearing is a dog teeth, and it's for bride price and special occasions. Our gasket, it's only mainly made from Karaku, and this is the type of gasket we wear and the color, and only Karakus wear this type of gaskets. Well, the painting on our face, we have different little villages, and we all have different designs to our face painting. And for the color black, it represents the Sanguma people, and the other colors, I'm not that quite sure.
So we're still here at the Port Moresby International High School, and here with me I have a Year 10 student, Togaya, who's representing the Autonomous Region of Bougainville, and who'll tell us a little bit about her bilas.
I am representing the Autonomous Region of Bougainville, and here on me I'm wearing ornaments, and they are a significant part of our culture, as it is our shell money, and it's used to settle land disputes, buy land, and pay for bride price. My gasket is mainly worn when dancing for special ceremonies or occasions such as weddings or sing-sings. And the fan here is something women use when also in special occasions. The pedal here represents our ancient form of transport from one place to another by canoe. So
we're still here at the Port Moresby International School, and this time I have another Year 9 student with me, Kimberly Tom, and she'll be telling us what province she's representing and what her bilas means.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Tom. I'm from Gumeni in Chimbu province. I'm a mixed parentage. I mean, my stepmom's from Chimbu. The feathers on my head, it's from Bird of Paradise and Parrot. And the gasket below is bush robes. And these are kina shells, made of kina shells. And these are Casca's skin, fur. Okay, thank you.
Okay, when would you normally wear this bilas?
Oh, during gatherings and sing-sings or cultural shows.
After the break, we'll join our best mum Miriam in the House and Home kitchen, and we'll enjoy more here at the pre-independence celebrations at the Port Moresby International School.
It's the tastiest tuna in a can. It's the new Besta Tuna Chunks in 185 grams. Packed with 100% premium white meat goodness. The finest export quality tuna is now available nationwide in oil and brine. Besta Tuna Chunks and Bestia. Proudly PNG made.
Good night, everyone. Welcome and thank you for watching another Cooking with Besta program. For tonight's recipe, I will show you how to prepare Besta mackerel olio. In front of me, we have 1 clove garlic chopped, 50 grams of chopped chili, 100 grams of chopped parsley, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 200 grams of boiled spaghetti, and our main ingredient, Besta mac flakes in oil, 185 grams. To start off, we light up our stove. Okay, we add in our oil. We add in our garlic. We fry our garlic till it's slightly brown. We add in our Besta-Mac flakes, drained Besta-Mac flakes. Mix it all up so the Besta-Mac flakes is blend with the garlic. Okay, we add in our chili. Mix it all up. Besta-Mac flakes has a good source of omega-3. You can purchase anywhere in your nearest supermarket. And remember, once again, I am using Besta-Mac flakes to prepare this olio. Okay, we add in our boiled spaghetti. Mix. Add some more. Mix that all up again. You can never go wrong when cooking with Besta-Mac flakes in natural oil. Okay viewers, this is how your Besta olio should look like. You sprinkle a little bit of your parsley and it's ready to be served. So I'll just switch off our stove. And here you have it, Besta mackerel olio. A very simple recipe to prepare and you can have it at a family gathering. Thank you for watching and hope you join me again next week, same time on House and Home Cooking with Besta. It's better, it's Besta, pride of PNG.
It's the tastiest tuna in a can. It's the new Besta tuna chunks in 185 grams. Packed with 100% premium white meat goodness. The finest export quality tuna is now available nationwide in oil and brine. Besta tuna chunks and Bestia, proudly PNG made.
After the break, Pims joins us on House and Home for the first time, talking on education and the alternative courses they provide for school leavers.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to PIMS, the first episode here on House and Home. My name is Norman Sikia, Director and Founder of PIMS. In this first episode, I will give you an insight on the Port Moresby Institute of Matriculation Studies, its history, views and opinion on our current education system, and our purpose to serve the school leavers. Since its establishment 17 years ago in 1996, the main driving factor and mission of PIMS has been, and it still is, to provide an alternate second chance opportunity in both formal and informal secondary education to many of the thousands of school dropouts across this nation who are pushed out, squeezed out, or forced out of the formal education system each year after grade 8, 10, or 12. After 17 long years since the establishment of PIMS, starting in 1996, I'm still a bit bothered. I think not nearly enough has been done or is being done to attend to this cumulative dropout problem from our education system. I think we have an education system that is struggling, a system that can hardly cope with the volume and demand for education and human resource training needs, which are crucial and necessary for the future prosperity and stability of our country. In my view, school education, as we know, is a two-stage activity of entry and exit. The first stage is the entry, the access, giving the access to students. The second stage is the exit. When you finish, where do you go? So how do we deal with students when they exit? In particular, when they exit as dropouts. And frankly, as a country, I think we have been and continue to be a bit somewhat lost on this one. I think we've been focusing all our attention on the excess phase, and we either completely forget or ignore the second phase, which is the exiting dropout students. And if we continue to ignore this, then we are doing this at our own peril. And both phases of the education entry and exit, I think they should be given equal attention. Let me quote on page 52 on the Vision 2050 document. A lot of us have heard about this document. There's something on page 52 which I'd like to read to you. Colleges, universities, and other higher education training institutions enroll more than 15,000 students every year. However, there is a huge gap in terms of the number of students leaving school and those accepted into higher and further education. For example, out of approximately 75,000 who leave school each year, only 15 to 20%, which is equivalent to 15,000, are able to find places in higher education institutions. That's a 2008 figure. While the remaining 60,000 plus, they have no place at these tertiary institutions. The rest become dropouts or push-outs who are left ill-prepared and disillusioned. For example, in 2012, out of 17,000 grade 12 students who sat for exams in 2012, all our tertiary institutions in PNG combined could only take in 5,000 students, which translate to a 30% transition rate. Post-Korea, front page, headline dated on the 9th of January 2013 read like this: students left in limbo, 75% of grade 12 students miss out on selection. Let me read to you what the comments on the opinion section of the same paper said. I quote, "It will be anxious moments for the parents and families of 12,000 Papua New Guinean students who missed out on selection into tertiary studies this year. Imagine investing your hard-earned money into your child's education over a 12-year period only to be rejected at the end of secondary school by a higher education sector that can cater for 4,000 or 5,000 students to continue to tertiary education." Revelations by the Higher Education Minister, Honorable David Arore, on that 12,000 students missing the opportunity to further their studies is a slap in the face of PNG hardworking parents. And to add salt to the wound, most of the rejected students would find it difficult to secure jobs in PNG's highly competitive formal employment sector. The students' lack of training in other alternative skills such as technical or vocational education would only add to their woes, consequently resulting in them turning to other forms of employment, including crime. But do we really know the extent of the problem that are affecting young Papua New Guineans who continue to be rejected by an education system that places an emphasis on elementary, primary, and secondary education and nothing else beyond that? I think the flushing out of young Papua New Guineans from the formal education system is likely to impact on PNG's main urban centers such as Port Moresby and Lae. And in a 2008 World Bank funded assessment report, projected that by 2015, the nation's capital youth population is expected to increase by another 13%. And this will translate to about 100,000 people between the ages of 15 and 29 calling Port Moresby their home. The same report also recommended that in order to minimize the risk of youth getting into trouble, they should be kept in the formal education system for as long as possible. This was because schools provided a productive environment for young Papua New Guineans, and the completion of education was also critical to them competing effectively in the labor market, unquote. The late professor and executive director of the UPNG Open College, Professor Samuel I. Hue, when opening the Kainan to University Center earlier this year said, "The universities cannot take any more. We have 17,000 grade 12 students passing out each year, but only 5,000 students would be given places." He said, "We are sitting on a social time bomb," according to the late professor. Okay, have a look at these tables. There are two of them. They show the enrollment and transition rates in education over the years. The first table shows the history of enrollment since 1975 from independence. In 1975, as you can see, the total enrollment was 73,294. In 1992, which was the beginning of the education reform, then the total enrollment went up to 500,000. And as of 2010, the enrollment has gone up to 1,569,534, which is quite a big number. The second table shows the transition rates at the end of grade 8, 10, and 12. If we look at the grade 8 figures, then in 2010, when selection is made, then 40% of all grade 8 students in PNG, they miss out, and 60% are able to proceed to grade 9. If we go to grade 10, then quite a significant number, 75% they miss out, meaning that the transition rate is only 25% of grade 10 students transiting into grade 11. For grade 12, the picture is not as good either. When selection is made at the end of grade 12, 70% miss out, meaning that the transition rate of those who are accepted to tertiary institution is 30% only. So I think if we look at these transition figures, I think they are not good. Still a lot of work for us to do. Given the number of years and decades that the school dropout problem has been going on, we have a huge, difficult and worsening problem of thousands of these dropouts on our hands. And we as a country better get prepared for the social and economic consequences of this further down the road in the not too distant future. A silent but deadly, dangerous social time bomb of the alienated, the rejected, the excluded, the disillusioned, the denied, the frustrated, the non-engaged, the forgotten, the non-participating, the non-benefiting, and the have-not citizens is slowly but surely counting down to detonation. Recent crime and extended upsurges in public unrest and ethnic confrontation in some towns and cities are early warning signs we as a country will be wise to heed. We need to put in place countermeasures now to avert certain disaster in future. This is where I'll leave you, but join us next time where we will talk about the different courses at PIMS and the structure of the formal as opposed to informal education that we offer. Until then, have a good evening and see you next time.
Yes, education is imperative, especially in this day and age of advancement of technology, and we need to strive to make sure that our younger generation succeeds through the education system and eventually in finding a job or becoming self-employed. After the break, we'll join Bill Neal at Brian Bell and see what our options are for curtains and blinds.
Hey, hey, Mr. B.
Good evening and welcome to another Brian Bell segment on House and Home. I'm your host for the evening, Bill Neal. The past few segments have been educational. A few weeks ago in the segment, I showed you all the right layers that you need to make a well-made bed. Then me and Father JT showed the nation how to make peanut butter as well as meatballs. Tonight's segment is educational because a lot of customers and companies do not know that Brian Bell have the materials and expertise to measure, make and install curtains and blinds to suit. Judging by the array of colors and fabrics behind me, it's fair to say that Brian Bell takes curtains seriously. We supply fabric and upholstery materials. Our wide range of fabrics and materials means that you'll definitely find the right curtain that will suit your room. We supply a wide range and try to suit commercial and domestic needs also. Look at this beautiful upholstery bit. Imagine this on your new PMV vehicles. We make custom-made, made-to-measure curtains, made to fit for all windows no matter how awkward the shape or size of the window is. Remember, we cater to both domestic and commercial sites. Our fabric range and expertise ensures any window, anywhere can get dressed up to add character or theme to your room. Or if you just want practicality, we can do that too. We come out free of charge, within reason, to a customer's place. We measure up their windows and we even provide them with samples so that they can see which color scheme suits them best. You know, allow them to make that informed decision. And it'll make it, you know, this arduous task into something a little bit more enjoyable, almost, for the customer, that is. Let's take a closer look at fabrics. We have different sorts in stock, so I'm sure you'll find one that's a little bit interesting to you. Most fabrics are made from cotton, polyester, or a mix of both, polycotton. Fabric comes with a thermal backing to block the light out. So we're here at the Gateway Hotel. The Gateway is one of our frequent customers, so I'm here to see if I can sneak a peek in one of their suites and see how the curtain affects the room. Does it add a bit of a feel to it, a theme? What sort of curtain and the accessories have they used to achieve this? And is the curtain functional? So I'll ask Monica politely, could we please have a look in one of your suites? I don't know where it is, so could you show me? All right, let's go. Ladies first. Oh wow, this looks very nice. Look at that curtain.
Hi Bill, at Gateway they have pencil pleated curtains that runs on a track. It has hooks and gliders, also known as runners. They also have bed runners, scattered cushions to match, made in our own sewing room, and just see how elegant it looks.
This is a great example of commercial clients shopping at Brian Bell. Firstly, we had to fit all their rooms with these curtains, which required us to have a lot of stock on hand. Then we came and we measured the windows, all the different awkward sizes, and fitted them all. Then we made the curtains, put the curtain tape on, put the railings up, put the hooks in, etc., etc. And this is the finished product. And like Lucy said, it gives you that elegant look. You don't have to be a hotel to be a commercial customer. Come down to Brian Bell, we can suit all your draping needs. Pencil pleated, really good stuff. We even supply to mine sites. Although they tend to go for the Venetian blinds, and yes, we do blinds also. Our Venetian blinds come in aluminium, timber and PPC. Like I keep saying, we provide a range that will ensure we suit your liking and add style, color, theme and functionality to your rooms. Our upholstery fabrics are plentiful and as such can be used in a range of applications. Attention to all PMV bus drivers, pimp your ride now. Add value to your asset. I'm sure your passengers are sick and tired of sitting on those old seat covers. Give them some new ones and I'm sure they'll remember their drive home. Homeowners, save your money. You don't have to buy new furniture. Reupholster your dining chairs or your couches. We have vinyl also, suitable for the outdoors and your outdoor furniture. Again, save money in the long run and spend a little bit extra. It'll breathe life back into your furniture. It will look and feel great. We encourage local business to come and buy our fabrics so that they can better service their customers with quality products. We order our fabrics in large numbers, so homeowners can come and do 3 to 4 houses at once if they need. Remember, we will come out and measure up your office or homes for free. We have the expertise to fit out your dwelling with your chosen curtains and blinds, and if you have any problems with your curtains, we will come out and fix the problem, as long as it is within a reasonable time frame. We also do installations. We give you a quote for free, give you ease of mind, and then we come out and install it for you. Here at Joseph Ahmad's residence, he's the owner of a company called Dream Homes, and he came to Brian Bell for his curtains, amongst other things, to ensure that he realized his dream. The house has gourmet ring curtains with decorative rods available at Brian Bell. These are very modern looking. Here also we worked with the house owner to match the feature walls he has in all the rooms to the curtains and the furniture. All furniture here was bought from Brian Bell. Hence it made it easier for us to coordinate and have the curtains sewn and ready in time for his tenants to move in. We have all the accessories to complement our curtains: hooks, rings, rod ends, brackets, curtain tape, curtain rails and rods, and the list goes on. I bet you didn't think there was an art form behind curtains, right? Curtains and blinds perform different functions. Blinds have horizontal slats which make it a little bit difficult to control heat loss. But you can adjust these slats and control lighting and ventilation. Smart users redirect the sunlight to the roof, thus reducing the heat in the house and lighting up the room. It's just a smart little way of doing things. Whilst I'm walking through this room, I'd like to draw your attention to how the walls, the different walls and the decor and the furniture all match together to create this nice feel to the room. And the curtains also certainly assist to theming the room. Now back to my point, curtains. Curtains keep a room cool. Without these curtains, your room or your house would be a sauna. The Dream Weave is a rubber backing woven into the fabric. It performs exceptionally in keeping light out and lasts longer as the curtain won't peel. Lower quality backings on curtains are prone to peeling because the Papua New Guinean climate is unforgiving that way. People forget about curtains because it's usually the last thing that you need to put on a house. People usually finish all their budget and have a little bit of money left when then they decide to come and look for curtains. Don't worry about that. Come down to Brian Bell and we've got a wide range, which means that we've got a price that'll suit you. So come down to your nearest Brian Bell Home Centre, have a chat to one of our friendly staff and see if they can answer any of your questions. There's nothing we can't do. We've got the materials and the expertise. Great products, great prices. That is Brian Bell. See you all next week.
Best price, best quality, guaranteed at Brian Bell.
Right on, Mr. B.
Now just watching that has given me a few ideas. I'm inspired. Stay with us as we'll be back with more right here on House and Home. Welcome back. As I mentioned earlier, bringing the show to you from the Port Moresby International School Independence Day celebrations, and it has been quite a successful turn of events. Congratulations to the Year 11 students who are tasked to host the show this year, and we look forward to next year's show where the next year's Year 11s will host the show. So with Independence Day comes traditional foods, and here at one of the stalls at the Pomis pre-independence cultural celebrations, we have popular foods such as aigir and sago.
Go, Angie.
Well, we've pretty much come to the end of our show. Next week on House and Home, it's Besta McCurry on Cooking with Besta. Dr. Ambi joins us on mental health. Inspector Shimon from the PNG Fire Services returns talking more on fire safety, and more great quality buys over at Brian Bell with Bill Neal. Have a great week. Happy pre-independence celebrations to all our schools around the country who'll be celebrating the Independence Day celebrations. And from all of us here, have a pleasant week and have a good evening. Good night.
Subway, very much Subway.